back with another something. It's just a lot of stuff we gotta cover. It's just a lot of shit that we gotta cover. So let's start off where we left off with TNA.
All right.
How did you like Bound for Glory?
It was actually pretty good.
You liked it.
Yeah.
So like I was I was in for a lot of stuff until the one match. The one match killed it for me. And it wasn't even the match was bad. It was just the way that it ended and it killed it for me. And I was fucking pissed. Like everything else, I was like, yeah, you know what? This is not bad. So we had the Call Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royal. And this had everybody in it. And it fucking I was so fucking baffled at the end because it winded up being Frankie Kazarian and Dolph Ziggler winning. But the thing that pissed me off the most about it was Frankie Kazarian won last year's Call Your Shot, and he fucking failed. Now Santino's like, no, 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 you two both win at the same time because you both pinned each other. All right, fuck it. That means you're both the Call Your Shot guy. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? And they explained it later on, and now I'm even more pissed. This is the stupidest fucking decision that they've ever made.
Yeah. I didn't like that part.
It was so fucking stupid. The inspiration, they kept their tag titles.
Yep.
That was that was an okay match. We had Indy versus Kalani Jordan, and it was a match. That's all I can
I'm
say. It was a match. That's all I can
I,
say.
I'm gonna take your numbers and like go in on this one. It was fucking sloppy. Like it felt slow. Like something was like really fucking off about this. Uh, like no.
Okay. Okay. I didn't want to say it. I was trying to be nice. I was
No,
trying to be
like
nice. That's why I didn't say it. I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
no. Sometimes you fucking go in too hard on a shit. Like I think, but this one you had to go in on because no, no. Like it was bad. It was bad. I'm usually the nice one, but I gotta be honest.
Yeah, no, I was trying like I said, I was trying to be nice. Like it's just like I was like, all right, let's not get too in on it. Just let it go. But it was bad. It was really bad.
Who to blame? I don't know, but it was slow. Like I felt like there was botches, but like I don't have an eye for botches like that unless they're real bad, like Dark State.
Listen, no, they were real bad botches. They were real bad. They were bad.
Okay.
Like like I was halfway through the match, I was like, "Ugh, this is not good." But I just let it go. I was like, all right, we just let it go.
I gotta
Then,
be honest. Go ahead.
yeah. Then we had the War Games, not War Games match with the System of the Down and Order 4. And this is the funniest shit that happened to me in that match because fucking Eddie Edwards comes out and he gets this huge pop. And I'm like, the fuck are they popping for Eddie Edwards for? Fuck is wrong with you guys? I was so upset. Then it was like, from Boston, Massachusetts. And everybody went off. I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh shit, they're in fucking Boston. Oh my God. That's why they're popping for him.
I'm laughing because I had the same reaction. Not only him, but his wife. They popped for
Yeah,
her too.
like when they was popping, I was like, what the fuck is Eddie Edwards? And then they was like, he's from Boston. I was like, oh my God, that's right. He's from Boston.
From Boston.
And it was funny because like that actually played into the end of the match because Alicia Edwards got choke slammed by Agent Zero on the thumbtacks. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Right?
And Ali poured thumbtacks on her and he was gonna hit the 450 on her. I was like, no way. But she moved and he hit the 450 on the thumbtacks But then Eddie Edwards came up with the Boston Knee Party in Boston and wins the match. I'm like, oh shit,
How meta was that?
that was that was meta as shit. Then we had the match that everybody was looking for. Fucking Javon Evans versus Leon Slater. And it was great. And then the time ran out. And everybody was pissed. Everybody was pissed. Then Santino's music hit. We're like, yes, Santino's here. He's gonna do something. Hey guys, 5 more minutes. Yes. Ring the bell. The bell rings. 30 seconds in. Lights go off. And it's dick suck.
For those of you that don't know, Dark State.
And it's like, what the fuck was the point? Like, what the fuck was the point? Like, I was so mad. I even threw the controller because it was like, what the fuck was the point? Like, why do we like this was the match everybody was looking for? Like fuck the title match and fuck everything else. Like, yeah, we know that's there. This is a fucking generational match. Why the fuck are we not getting this match? Like, if you didn't have an end to this match, you should have just been like, okay, we're just gonna do the count out and leave it, and then like we'll figure it out later. You should have just
Yeah,
left it at that. This was so fucking stupid. It was so fucking stupid. It was the match. It literally was match of the year contender. It was right there. Everybody's like, yes, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, well, here comes Dick Suck. Fucked it all up. Why?
I would have preferred either or than both. Cause like if they would have got in the initial match, not the overtime, okay, fuck it. Because you want both guys to look strong. You don't want either one to lose. Okay, whatever. But if you were gonna do the count out, do the count out. Don't do both.
Yeah, like they should have did it. This is what they should have did. If they were gonna bring out Dark State to fuck shit up, do this. Bring the fucking match to a close. Oh my god, we're done. Like the time limit. And before you could go, oh, 5 more minutes, boom, Darkseid hits the ring. Oh shit, Darkseid hit the ring.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should have been. That's
Yeah.
exactly how it should have been. But no, 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 no. They had to fuck it up and just make it so stupid. I'm like, what is wrong? It just it just pissed me off. It pissed me off so bad. So that was dumb. Then we had the last time ever the Dudleys, who came out with Spike Dudley to pop the shit out of me,
Yep.
versus the Hardys. And this match was an old person match. It was really fucking stupid. And I swear to God, Jeff killed himself. Like, it was that one moment. He's on the ladder, Devon's out there, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna hit it. Jeff didn't over rotate fast enough, and the back of his head hit the back of one of them rungs. And I was like, oh my God, Jeff's dead. But somehow he got the fuck up. Somehow he got up. He got up. And they finished the match, and it ended because like you had to put both members of the table. So Bubba was left, and the Hardys was there, and he said, "Fuck it, just do it." They choke slammed him through the table. They won, and then the Dudleys took off their boots, so the Dudleys are officially retired, which they were already officially retired. This didn't make any damn sense.
Well, not
Well,
so much Bubba, Bully, whatever you want to call him, because he's until recently he was the Hog World Champion, whatever, until Zilla beat him.
dude, he should have been retired.
He
Like,
should have
there's
been.
no reason
Yeah.
for this guy to keep wrestling. Like, the
Yeah.
fuck? And that was that until we had the main event. And I watched this main event and I thought of two things. I came out of this two things.
Okay.
Mike Santana is a star, which we already knew,
Yep.
but also Trick Williams is a huge star.
Yes.
And this was a great match. Like, Mike Santana won. He celebrated with his daughter. It was the moment that we all wanted and
Yep.
we were going to get, because this was the right call at their WrestleMania, Mike Santana becoming the world champion.
How pissed would you have been if they didn't do it here?
Dude, I would have came in here and threw a fucking rant, the generational rant. It would have been, it'd have been fucking horrible. Oh my
Yeah.
God, like
You've been
what?
calling this one for like the longest and whatever, which justifiably so, perfect. But
Hmm.
yeah, like back in my mind, I thought like, what if they don't do it though?
Yo, if they would have fucked it up, I would have just known how bad TNA and WWE's working relation is. I've been like, yeah, this shit sucks. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
there's no need for this. Because like this was the point of making TNA good with this move. But if they fucked it up, it was like, yeah, this sucks. Like
yep,
this isn't working. They did what AEW did to TNA. That's what I would have said. But fortunately, WWE did the right thing and made TNA look like stars. Like
exactly.
a good movie. And then we had Dolph Ziggler try to cash in, but then the lights went out and Elias hit him with the fucking guitar. But Frankie Kazarian was in the ring and he's trying to cash in, and they're like, you can't cash in without the trophy, bro. And he's like, oh, but yeah, the trophy's way back there. You can't cash in. So Mike Santana hit him with the fucking drive by, 1, 2, 3. It was over. It was like, oh, 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 okay, that's how it works. All right, bet.
So Dolph and him eventually gonna have to have a match for that trophy, right?
Or, or they can do something really fun
Hmm.
and screw somebody in a dumb way, because this is what they could do. If like you could cash in the thing because they're both the person. One could cash in, and then the other would be like, wait a minute, I could cash in too because like we both won. It's not just one cash in.
Yeah,
Like they could do that, and it would be fun. But I have this weird feeling that they're gonna keep running this out, and one person is gonna cash in, and then they're gonna fight because of the cash in.
yeah. Because I would imagine if one cashes in, the other one can't. Then,
Like it never was specifically said, so I don't know. So like I'm just guessing by, hey, they could pull something off to be really fun and have two cash ins. Like, because what if like Frankie Kazarian cashes in, he wins the title. Finally, you're like, oh my God, Frankie just stole the title from Mike Santana. And then Dolph just cashes in right behind him because, it's two, not one.
you know, we might get what we always wanted with Money in the Bank and whatever, but it's not Money in
Yeah,
the Bank.
yeah, like that would work. It would be really fun. I would
Yeah,
like that.
me too. Now that you pointed it out, like, yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, so that was TNA. So then, right after that, hours later, we had to go to New Japan King of Pro Wrestling. And it opened up with a women's match for the IWGP Women's World Championship. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it was Shuri versus Saray for the title. Saray is the champion, and she said this thing about, I'm going to go to America and defend my championship. She defended it against Alex Winter. And it's like, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I have a feeling she's going to drop it to Mercedes Monet. That's what I was saying. I said it on this podcast.
Yep.
All of a sudden, she loses to Saray in the match. I'm like, wait. That's not how this is supposed to go. Like, I'm just sitting there like, wait, this is how it's supposed to go. And they're like, no. Saray's the new champion. It's like, okay, that that was kind of a shock. Like, because I was not expecting it. I'm like, Saray is supposed to keep the title. Like she's supposed to keep the title, and then she's supposed to fight Mercedes. Like that was the whole thing, but apparently that's not the whole thing. That's not what they wanted.
Evidently, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that wasn't it. And it kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, okay. So then they had a match between El Phantasmo and Tanahashi, and this was for the television title. And people was like, "Oh, Tanahashi should win." I'm like, "No, he shouldn't win because like that would mean he would have a random title for no reason." And they did a thing instead of letting Tanahashi lose, it went to the time limit. So because it went to the time limit, he didn't lose and he looked strong, but he didn't win. So it was like, oh, okay, so it's not bad. That's not bad. That's
That
not bad.
works.
Yeah. So then we had Evil versus Oleg Bolton, and they're having a match. Evil gets the win, and then right after that, the new guy, Aaron Wolf, starts beefing with Evil, and everybody immediately knew exactly what that meant. We was like, oh my God, Evil is going to be his first match. And little known fact, Aaron Wolf is actually being trained by Evil in the dojo. So that's not it's not even going to be one of those matches where people are going to be like, oh my God, it's going to be bad. It's one of those matches where it's actually going to be good because Evil's his trainer. So it's not that bad.
Cool.
Yes. So then we had the tag team title match was the Knockout Brothers versus Shota Umino and Yuya Uemura. And this was a really good tag match, but the ending kind of fucking confused the fuck out of me because it winded up with the Bullet Club War Dogs teaming up with the unaffiliated, which is basically Los Ingobernables without the label, and they're just like friends now, and it's like that's really fucking stupid. It's stupid. And then they did something that was stupid because I thought I knew where this was gonna go, but they did something really stupid. I mean, they still could do it, but it just seems really stupid right now because it was for the global title and it was Yota Tsuji versus Gabe Kidd. And everybody was kind of like, oh, Tsuji should win and then challenge later on for the championship because I'll get to that in a second. But it's like, yeah, that should work. But we also was like, yeah, Gabe Kidd needs to drop the title. So Gabe dropped the title to Tsuji, which means that frees Gabe up for his AEW run, which we all know is coming, and just don't care about it. But it's like, okay, now you put a title on Tsuji, because right after that, Tanahashi comes out and is like, "Yo, Tsuji, I want to face you for the title," and it's like, okay, now that makes sense, but it's also really fucking dumb because it's like, okay, we shouldn't have put the title on him because like we should put the big boy title on Suji. Suji has the look, he has the personality, he has the presence. We should be working to put new people at the top. And they're like, no, we're gonna give him the secondary belt and just let him sit there. It's like, no, no, that doesn't work for anybody. That works for no one.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And
Sidebar real quick.
uh-huh.
How do you like now that so much time has passed since they debuted it? How do you feel about the global title still? Because I feel like it's stupid still.
No, it's it works because it's the replacement for the Intercontinental title. It's fine. It's just been handled really stupid. It's
Okay.
been handled really dumb because the Intercontinental title was a fucking great belt. It was a
Yes.
great belt. It closed shows. It closed the fucking Tokyo Dome when Okada was the world champion. It was like, no, no, no. The IC title match got voted as the match. It was Tanahashi versus Nagamura. That closed the fucking show. And this was supposed to be the replacement, and they haven't strapped somebody that can do banger after banger after banger to make the title feel important. But the title is important, but it just doesn't feel important yet. They just
Gotcha.
need the one person to grab the title and be like, this is my title, this is who I am, and have the identity of the title. It's coming because like you can see it. It's like okay, this means a lot. This feels important. This feels special. It just the person hasn't grabbed the title to make it feel like this is the title. So it's still kind of learning its feet right now. So it's still close.
Got you. Got you. I just don't like the fact that it's called the global title. Like it basically the world title adjacent.
That's basically what it is.
Y-
That's basically how they do it. But
Yeah.
it's like they didn't really know what else to call it because they didn't want to call it the Intercontinental title too. So they like kind of, we don't know what to call it. We're just gonna call it the global title. I was like, yeah, it's weird, but
Yeah.
it's coming into its own.
Cool.
So then we get to the main event, and there has been lie after lie after lie after lie about this main event, and it started with Dave Meltzer because Dave Meltzer went on his show, and Dave Meltzer said, "Oh, commentary was talking about how much people hated him, but when he came out, he got this great reaction, and he was cheered so much, and everybody loved him." And so the people who don't watch and they just go by word of mouth, they go, "Oh yeah, like yeah, look, see, like the New Japan people, they're lying. Like he doesn't get booed." Then when they played the fucking segment on fucking AEW television, you would believe that he got cheered because people in the crowd were cheering, and that was the cheering you were hearing for the video segment because everybody that fucking watched the fucking match said the same exact fucking thing. Dude, that didn't happen. Like that cheering, all of that didn't happen. It was even edited so hardly to you can hear the ring bell getting rung on AEW television. And that's not how it sounded. None of that is how it sounded. This was just all of it was just fucking complete lie. And it's like, okay, this is bullshit. Like this is fucking bullshit. Like the whole entire thing is bullshit. And it's like this is exactly why I fucking hate this shit. I hate this so fucking much because you can see how they're making it look like, oh no, none of this is wrong. Like all of you guys are just full of shit. And it's like, no, they booed him. They booed him. They booed him. They cheered him during the match because the match was so great. But when the fucking match was over, you can look in the crowd, you can hear it in the actual audio. They started booing him, and he said, "I don't care if you boo me or cheer me." They were booing you, and people were leaving when Takeshita won a title. And it's like, you can't sit there and tell me, oh, he was getting cheered. Everybody loved him. That's the complete opposite. You are like, it is just people trying to control the narrative and make it seem like this is such a great deal. And then when, and I swear to God, I'm going to punch the next motherfucker in the face that says, "Oh, what are you complaining about? The title is getting seen on national television." I will punch you in your fucking face until you bleed. That makes no goddamn sense. None of this makes sense. The right call would have been for Zack Sabre Jr. to keep the title and then face Suji in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom because him and Suji have beef. That would have been the correct call. That would have been the correct thing to do. Everybody would have been happy because they're going in the new generation direction. That would have been the correct call. The fucking Takeshita shit, it makes no goddamn sense. And then Goto comes out to challenge Takeshita, and everybody's like, "Oh fuck it, this is the main event for Wrestle Kingdom." But thank God it's not. And he challenges them. They're gonna fight at the next show. But Takeshita said, "Why haven't none of the young guys stepped up? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why haven't any of y'all stepped up? This is the time. You should step up and say something. You want to take me out? I'm the outsider. Come get me." And it's like, yes, that's exactly right. You're fucking right. You're making sense. But the people in charge are too fucking stupid to make sense of an easy layup. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, one of the young guys should do it. Suji should do it. Suji is the guy. He's the guy. And it's like, nah, we'll figure it out later. By this time, every fucking year, we know who's going to face the champion at Wrestle Kingdom. Right now, we're sitting here going, we have no fucking clue of anything on a fucking card, and this shit is the dumbest fucking place. This is the fucking stupidest company in the world. I love this place so much, and it's the stupidest shit that I've ever fucking saw. This is the most useless, stupidest shit that I've ever seen. And the way that like Takeshita is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong, great wrestler. The fact that they put the title on him and he's the guy, blows my fucking mind. Like I said, he's a great wrestler. If he was signed to New Japan exclusively, I'd be like, yeah, I have no problem. He's in a triple contract with DDT, AEW, and New Japan. It's it's just blowing my fucking mind. It makes no fucking sense. I'm not even gonna get worked up on it because like I could say so much more, but you know what? Fuck it. It's just like just move on. This is a lost cause, and I'm almost at the point of the Super J cast because they're not doing a New Japan podcast anymore after January 4th because how shit New Japan has been. And
Mm.
I'm very close to doing the same thing after Wrestle Kingdom. I might just end my subscription and not fuck with this until they fix their shit. I'm just saying. That's how I feel. But I'm done with that. And moving on to Monday Morning Raw. That was uh that was a great thing. How did you feel about Monday Morning Raw?
It was good, but I was fucking tired.
No, no, no. I want your honest opinion on early morning wrestling shows. I want your opinion on the early morning wrestling shows.
Oh, I absolutely hate that shit.
Okay, explain to me why you hate it. So give me.
I'm not a morning person. Simple as that.
Okay, so I was up watching the New Japan show, and then I had to get dressed because I went out. And when I was going out was right around the time when Monday Night Raw was on. So I watched Raw as I was going out and doing my commute. And it was it was actually really fun because I got to watch the show and by the time 12 o'clock had rolled around, I was done everything and I had nothing else to do. And I was like, wow, I have the rest of my fucking day. I don't even have to wait to 8 o'clock and go, okay, I have to sit down and watch wrestling at 8 o'clock and do all of this. No, no, no. Wrestling's done. Like wrestling's done. I don't have shit else to do. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's like the SmackDown on Friday. Like I watched it at 8 o'clock in the morning and I had my Friday night to myself. And it's like, ooh, I can do whatever I want. Just like the fucking dude, early shows are the fucking best thing in the world. They're the best thing in the world. Like even me having to do stuff, I literally caught the whole show, didn't miss a single drop of it, was driving everything, didn't miss shit, and it was over. It was done. It was great. It was fucking great.
Okay, we differ on that then.
I fucking loved it. It was like I don't have to wait to a certain time to do a certain thing, and it's like, hey, if I can get this shit done early, I can figure out whatever the fuck I want to do the rest of my night. And that's what the great part is. It's like that's beautiful. And I love when Raw or SmackDown or any show is on in the afternoon or in the morning. It's like it's over with. I don't have to wait for shit. I can just figure out and do whatever I want for the rest of the night. I don't have to be handcuffed to the TV to like I have to watch this show at this time. I don't have to do that. Like it is just it feels good. It feels good. It was freeing. It was so freeing. I never felt that way before. Like this was actually great.
Okay.
Like the show started off with Seth Rollins in the Vision, and he had this big coat jacket on, and people have a theory, which I'm gonna get to the theory later on, and I believe it. I believe the
Mhm.
theory. I believe the theory, and we're gonna get to it later on when we get to
Okay.
the rest of the part. And Seth was talking and he starts saying, you know what? I'm the greatest champion. I am the best. I've done this all by myself. And he's like, I didn't need anyone. I didn't need any of these guys here. And then he said, but the thing is, I want these guys. But I didn't need anybody. I did this all by myself. And at that moment, I was like, okay, they're planting more seeds for the breakup because they've been planting this for a while. And it's like, they're planting more seeds for the breakup. I got it.
Yeah. The moment he said that, I said it to myself like, maybe you should not have said that because eventually you're about to get caught.
Yeah, like I was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. It's good. I was like it's coming, and like they're still like they're planting seeds because they've been planting seeds for like a little while, and it's like this is more on top of it, and it's like okay,
Hmm.
like I see that it's coming soon.
Yep.
So then we had Rusev talking to Penta, and he was like, "Yo, you're gonna have your title match, but I'm gonna fuck you up after the title match because you kicked me, and I remember that shit. I'm gonna get you." And like Penta was like, "Yeah, I got zero fear," and he walked away. But behind Rusev was Dom, because Dom was about to walk the same way, and Dom was like, "Nah, fuck this shit," and he turned around and walked the other way.
He literally did the note meme. Nope.
Yep. So then we had Penta versus Dom for the
Wait,
IC title.
wait.
With
You you missed the best part of the whole thing.
what?
Penta called him a pendejo.
Oh, yeah. But
I,
the funny part is like he keeps getting away with it because he keeps calling people pendejo, and like no one's stopping him. I'm like, y'all know that that's not a good word, right? They're like, no, it's Spanish. Like he's a Spanish guy. This is fine. Like
that's
okay,
why that's why every time he says it, I have to call it out.
yeah. It's like what the
You
fuck? Like,
you notice that every time he says it, I stop you so you can call it out.
yeah, and it's like it's so weird because like no one has caught on, and he's been doing this for like his whole time, just like calling people pendejos, and it's like I was like, y'all just go let this go. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like that's like I just put him like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Like it's over.
That's why you skip over it because at this point you're used to it, like fuck it.
Yeah. So Dom did something like this makes no sense in like real logic, but in wrestling logic, it makes sense. Because Dom put the fucking hammer in his boot and did a 619 to Penta. In real logic, that makes no sense because it's in your boot. Like the boot is cushioning the blow. Nothing really hurts that bad. But in wrestling logic, it's like, oh my god, he knocked him out with a hammer. And it's like, that, that doesn't compute in real life. But all right, wrestling logic, fuck it, whatever.
Not only that, but in
Mhm.
theory, right?
Yep, yep,
Wouldn't that fuck up Dom too? Like
yep.
fuck up his
What?
leg a little bit?
Yeah, like see, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's just they just went with it, and he hit Penta with the 619, and then hit the frog splash and got the win. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go with it. Wrestling logic,
Yeah.
random as shit, but okay.
It was fun,
Yeah,
at
it was
least.
fun. Like he's learning more cheats now, and like he's more becoming his dad.
Yes.
So then we had LA Knight and CM Punk, and we find out they're doing a triple threat later on. Like, oh, okay, they're doing a triple threat.
You
And
called that.
yep, then we get Kari and Asuka. And Asuka is talking to Kari, and Kari's like, listen, we can get Io back, I promise. Like, I'm gonna figure out a way to get her back. Like, and Asuka's like, no. Fuck all of that. You're not doing it. You're getting out there, you're fighting Rhea, and you're gonna win. And she's like, but like we can get Io. Smack the dog shit out of her. I was like, okay. When Kari steps with Asuka, it's gonna be fucking epic.
Yes, yes. Like how excited are you for a crazy Kari? Because I'm kind of excited for that.
Listen, I'm not excited yet. Like, I need more of like Asuka beating her down, and then like that little gleam in Kari's eye. I need to see it eventually, but like it's gonna like it's like once I see that gleam, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm excited now. So Asuka, I mean not Asuka, Kari and Rhea had a fucking banger,
Yes.
and of course, like Rhea gets the win. Like, oh, okay. I mean, but then after the match, she gets her ass beat by Asuka and Kari, and they also kill Io too.
Yep.
So then we get a thing with Jimmy and Jay, and this makes sense. This makes sense because they start talking about Roman and Roman not wanting them out there, and so they both were talking about like how they don't need anybody. They shouldn't be like relying on each other. Like all these people, they should just be relying on each other. And Jimmy's like, Doug, like, listen, like, I gotta go out there and do my own thing on my own. Like, you know, what's up? Like, and Jay's like, no, I gotta focus on this match later. He's like, oh, okay, all right, okay. And like, this is what fucked it up because Jimmy's taking on Bronson Reed. Like shit starts going down. Bronson gets the win, but after the match, he starts fucking him up because Braun Breaker comes out, but Jay comes down. And I know you're like, well, why's that bad? Jay's his brother. Yeah, Jay got speared, and Jay has a match later on. So he felt bad about coming down to help Jimmy. He was like, man, I shouldn't have came down and helped you because like now you done fucked up my shit for later on. And I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is going, and I still don't like it. I hate it. It is getting worse.
Like, are we turning Jay against Jimmy now? Like the inverse of what it was?
Dude, I don't fucking know, and I'm so confused, and I'm just like, I hate all of this, and I want nothing to do with this.
I'm there with you.
Then we had fucking Lyra and Bailey, and they were talking, and Bailey was like, yeah, she was all happy go lucky, and Lyra was like, Doug, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to team, and if we lose, this is our last time teaming together. And she's like, what are you talking about? And Bailey's like, so fucking happy go lucky. And it played into what happens later on. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So they take it on the Judgment Day, and they're going, and then all of a sudden, like shit is going down, and Lyra just slaps the shit out of Bailey. She's like, I don't need this Bailey right now. I need the other Bailey. And slaps the shit out of her, and Bailey just snaps and just starts beating the shit out of everybody. And then this would makes no sense. This would makes no sense, but it makes sense, but it makes no sense. She pins fucking Roxanne. She pins Roxanne. When we talk about what happens later, it makes no sense, but it also does make sense.
Mm,
So then we get Seth in the back, and he's talking to Paul, and he's just saying, Paul, there's something big on the horizons. And he's been talking about this 6 months, how the vision has been running thing, and they're gonna run it for another 6 months. But I see something big on the horizon. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something big is coming. Now, I lied to you not. I did, like I said, did not see what was happening. Didn't see what was happening. Didn't put two and two together because there was no two and two to put together. So I was like, all right.
right?
So then we get AJ, and he's in the back, and he bumps into Dom, and Dom is like talking shit, and AJ starts talking shit, and Dom is like, "Yeah, I'm the most definitive champion," and AJ's like, "Yeah," he's like, "You're like the only one." He's like, "Yeah." So then Pierce makes a tag team title match, and like it's all because of Dom. So Judgment Day next week has to defend the titles because of Dom, and Finn is gonna be so pissed.
He basically fucked them over.
Yes. So at this point, I was pissed because I was like, "There's no Stephanie on the show. Like she's the double champ. She should be on the show." And then she comes out and she says something that actually astounded the shit out of me. Because she was like, "Yeah, this year I have won 4 titles in WWE this year alone." And I was like, hold the fuck up. You've won all 4 of those titles in this year. You've
Yep.
won the North American Women's title, the NXT Women's title, the
Hmm.
WWE World Women's title, and
Yep.
the Crown Jewel Champion. 4 titles in one year. I'm like, she made the best fucking decision of her goddamn life coming to this fucking company.
Right.
Best decision. Like she's won every title in, well, not every title, but 4 titles in one year. Like it, that's actually mind blowing.
Fucking
Like
crazy. It's insane.
yes. So this is like Raquel comes out and she starts talking shit to Stephanie, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna get Raquel versus Stephanie. Oh, that's kind of cool. But then Roxy comes up and she says something and it makes sense, but like it also doesn't make sense because you just got pinned. But she goes, "You know that you shouldn't be having that title because I was the number one contender. I was the person who should have had the title next. It's like I should be getting my title shot." And I'm like, you know what? She's actually right because like before this whole thing with Naomi went down, she did have a claim to be the number one contender. So she's right, but it makes me feel dumb because it's like you got pinned by Bailey earlier. So what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's weird.
So next week is going to be Roxy versus Stephanie, but a non-title match. So if Roxy beats Stephanie, then she gets a title match. Like, okay.
It's more
So
than likely going to happen.
I want her to do that because like then we can have a feud. But actually, I kind of don't because like I want her to lose, but then I want Raquel to fuck up Stephanie. So we set up Raquel versus Stephanie. I don't know why I actually want to see Raquel versus Stephanie. Like it's kind of weird. I don't like enjoy Raquel's like matches, but I just feel like it would be a good thing to have her versus Stephanie for some reason.
Contrast, because like she's the power girl, so it might work.
Yeah, like I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
So then we get to the main event, triple threat. Punk versus LA Knight versus Jey Uso, and CM Punk gets the win, lays out Jey Uso. Then the Vision show up. Boom, Jay's down. LA Knight's down, and it's only CM Punk left. And they just destroy CM Punk, and they're in the ring. And this is exactly the fun. This is exactly how it happened in my eyes. This is what happened in my eyes. So I, at the time, am getting a COVID shot and a flu shot. By the way, guys, go get your COVID and flu shots. It's about that time.
Yes.
So I'm getting a shot at the time, and the fucking words come up on the screen. Show's over. Like everybody's laid out. The Division standing tall. Words are over on the screen. I'm watching it, and the guy goes, "Hey, listen. The flu shot is fine, but the COVID shot may hurt a little. Like, just don't worry about it. Okay, I'm about to give you a shot." So I'm latching out, and it's like right at the same exact moment. So he says that I'm like, all right, cool. Fucking Braun Breaker spears the shit out of Seth, and I go, oh shit. The guy goes, oh my god, sir, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, you're fine. Oh shit. Like that's the same exact time. Cause I didn't see it coming. Like I didn't see this fucking coming. It just fucking blew my mind.
It was crazy.
Cause they put up the fucking ending graphic, and I'm like, all right, cool, it's over. But then he speared the shit out of Seth. I'm like, what the fuck? And it it blew my fucking mind. It blew my mind. Cause like I said, I was getting a shot, and it just the same exact time, just like boom. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? It was
That is
so
funny.
crazy. And then he stood up after laying him out. He looked at Bronson Reed and he goes, yo, make your choice. You with me or you with him? Bronson just took a breath, was like, fuck it. He just grabbed Steph, hits him with a tsunami.
I swear he
And
actually said that too. Fuck it.
yeah, he did. It looked like he said it. So then Braun Breaker grabs Paul Heyman and says, make your choice. So Paul just grabbed Braun Breaker's hand and raised it. And Braun had the world title in his hand. A lot of people don't see that. Like he had the world title in his hand. And Paul is holding Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker's hand up. And I'm like, damn. Like did not see that coming. Now, there's
That's so
there's a
soon anyway.
no. That's true. But here's the thing. We were right. It's not even we were wrong. We were right all along. We were right all along. Everything about this was dead on because of us. So this breakup was supposed to happen next year. And I was right that WrestleMania was supposed to be Seth versus Roman. It was everything was right. We were right. We were right. But because of Seth's injury, they rushed it, and now everything is in just. I have no fucking clue right now
Yeah.
because like Seth got injured on that fucking diving headbutt, and I said that too. I was like, yeah, I think he's injured. Like he fucked up his shoulder on that diving headbutt, and it's fucked up because it's fucked up so bad that they're like, yeah, we had to rush this. This thing was gonna happen a year from now. We have to rush this. Like, yeah, it's bad. So they haven't given the official surgery thing. And the funny part is like I saw so many people go, dude, they're working us again. Just like the fucking foot, they're working us. They're working us. That's not it. Like he's definitely fine. He's fine. And I'm like, they wouldn't blow this the fuck up if he was fine. And they're like, no, no, no. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna pretend the vision is over, but then like CM Punk is gonna think Seth's alone, and then the visions is gonna come back, and they're just gonna fuck the Seth up. I mean, fuck CM Punk up, and they're gonna be like, haha, we got you. And I'm like, dude, I would be okay with that. But if you watch the post match with Seth Rollins, you would be like, okay, this is the post match. Why the fuck are you holding your arm like that? And why are you looking the way you're looking? Like
He was hurt.
you could tell his arm was fucked up. Like it wasn't like this wasn't like some bullshit. You could tell he was fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like, guys, like I think this is real because like if he was playing this before the angle, anything close, I'd be like, all right, maybe. And then also, he wore his jacket, and the way he was holding his arm was not like, hey, I'm fine. He had a brace under there. I swear he did.
Maybe because did you also notice
Hmm.
before any of that went down when they were celebrating, um, Paul didn't raise his arm.
Exactly. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you can tell something was off. Like, this did not feel like a work. This feels like he's actually hurt, which he
Hmm.
is, which they're saying he is. And now we just don't know what's going to happen with the world title. That's the problem. Cause like,
Probably vacate more than likely.
cause like you could go a certain way with it, but like, so if this was me, just me,
Hmm.
I would go the nuclear option and be like, all right, fuck it, put the title on Braun because CM Punk is the number one contender. Boom,
Hmm.
that's a thing. Braun just showed up. I would put the title on Braun Breaker. Like, yeah, put the title on Braun Breaker, have him beat CM Punk, and it just be like, oh, okay, that happened. But you make Braun a significant star immediately, and he just runs the show.
Yeah, I agree with
That's the
that.
only that's the only thing I could think of because like anything else is like, oh well, you could do this. Or like if you do a multi-person match or like a tag match, you can have Bronson Reed win. That would be cool. Like it's not even like I don't want anybody other than Punk. It's I feel like another heel should be champion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's how things should go.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but
More
like
so on the Braun thing. Like Braun as champion is really intriguing.
yeah, like I was like I would be totally cool with that. Like I have no problem as long as it's a heel and we don't have many of those, that works.
Yeah.
Unless like so this is being reported by Russell Votes and fucking bodyslam.net. They're all reporting this that there's going to be a couple of call ups because there's a couple of injuries going around in WWE. And like with the Seth injury is like that's another one. So that means a couple of NXT people are going to get called up to fill up the roster because there's a few injuries on Raw and SmackDown. And it's like, okay. I would be okay if we brought up a certain monster and just let him loose on the heel side, which would
I,
be Obafemi.
I was just about to say that, like, without saying any names, you said his names, but I was gonna say certain individuals should be called up regardless of injuries or whatever,
Mhm.
and he's one of them.
Yes. And now that we're talking about NXT, there's somebody else that like he definitely feels like he should be the guy because I mentioned him earlier. Trick Williams should be called up.
Yep,
He could be a despicable heel. Like he could be a real despicable heel, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we can use him. But we'll see who they pick and choose to call up, and we'll see.
100%.
Now NXT started out with Ricky. Ricky Saints comes out and he's like, listen, I'm not even gonna waste no time. Trick, you son of a bitch. You left us last week. You made us lose. It's all your fault. And all you really want is the world title. You lost your title, but you want mine. That's it. I'm calling you out. Me and you, Halloween Havoc. He laid it the fuck out clearer than anybody else ever could. And Trick was like, no, I'm not coming out. But he challenged you, put the title on the line, told you what show is happening on, and you're just like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Once again, A was not doing her job.
Not at all. So then we get Leon and Javon, and they're talking, and they're like, "Hey, if we had 5 more seconds, I would have beat you. We had 5 more seconds, I would have beat you." And then the Hardys show up, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, "Oh my God, they're gonna do this, aren't they? They're gonna have the Hardys, Javon, and Leon versus Dick State, aren't they?" Like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere totally different. I'm about to say, wow.
okay, where did you think it was gonna go?
I no, what I thought you was gonna say was
Hmm.
Javon and Leon versus the Hardy Boys for the tag titles. I would be down with that.
I actually think that's still going to happen. I still think that's going to happen.
Okay.
So then we get like a little backstage with Jordan and Kalani. And I'm like, oh, that's setting up a match for later, but they're both in a fucking battle royal.
Yeah. Like
And, and then we get Matt Cardona versus your favorite, Josh Briggs.
I hate the guy. I hate the guy.
You hate him so much that he won.
Where the fuck is Jensen? Bring him back.
He's on Evolve. I was gonna call it Elevation.
Damn, you hate the show that much. Fuck.
And the funny part is like that does tie into something later on, which we're gonna get to.
Okay.
So then we have Hank and Tank chase you and the culling in the back talking to Lyra. And then Tatum walks in and Lyra and Tatum have their love fest, but Izzy's like, get off of her. She's mine. And it's like, dude, we know what's gonna happen. I keep saying this and like nobody's believing me. I People are thinking this Lyra Valkyria thing is Lyra coming down to stay here. No, it's Tatum's getting called up. Tatum's
Yep.
getting called up, and she's going to be with Bailey. It is going to be a crazy faction.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen.
What am I seeing her win the title though?
We'll get to that in a second. And this actually pissed me off because of how it was done. So they do a video package, and the video package is JC Jane and Fallon Henley, and they're talking about fatal influence, and then all of a sudden they go, "Yeah, like we got rid of the dead weight, but now we're making it stronger," and they announced Laney Reed, and it's like, so we're just gonna do a fucking promo, and Laney Reed is just in it, and that's it. Like that, there's no other way. Just like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna put Laney Reed in it. And it's like, we knew it was coming, but like that is the way to introduce her. Hey, in this video package, it's her. Okay, cool. Moving on. It's like the fuck is happening?
To be fair, they had to get rid of Jasmine. You know what I mean? Like in a way, she said, "Fuck them," so fuck them.
I get it, but like a video package to introduce the new guy,
Yeah.
like it just pissed me off. It was like they could have did something better, but whatever, man. So, what did you think about Dr. Wagner Jr.?
He's okay, even though like I thought he was supposed to be fucking what's his name? Damn it, I'm trying to go with the fucking Alexis King joke, but I forgot who he thought he was.
Tavion Heights?
Tevian Heights, yeah, but it wasn't him.
Dude, you know what's so bad? Like, I saw everybody say, yo, Dr. Wagner is okay, but Lexus King outshined him in this match.
Yeah,
And Dr. Wagner beat Lexus King and he challenged Ethan Page and to a Day of the Dead match at Halloween Havoc. And I was like, that makes so much sense because it's at Halloween Havoc and that makes sense.
basically.
So then we had Zarya talking to Soul and she's hyping her up for her match because Zarya is going to take on Blake Monroe. And she's like, all right, listen, I need you to get hype because, like you have to beat her. She's like, yeah, okay, cool. And something happens later on, and I'm pissed about it. But we'll get to it when it happens. So then we get Javon and Leon, and they're talking to Ava and Santino. And then Stacks Two Dimes and Ariana Grace shows up. And this was so fucking funny. Because Stacks wants a shot at the title, and Ariana Grace whispers in Santino's ear, and Santino goes, well, you know what? Listen, so I'm going to be nice to my son-in-law and give you a title next week. It's going to be Leon Slater versus Stacks. And I was so like I was laughing so hard because like he didn't do it because it was like dude deserves it. It was like yeah, I'm just gonna be nice to my son-in-law. Fuck it, you know what? Fuck it.
Like two things to that then. So
Mm-hmm.
one, they're canonically married now. Like
Oh,
it's canon in the show.
apparently,
And two, isn't Stacks already a champion? Like, did they forget about that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like I have no idea what you're making up stuff. You're just making up stuff. Like I don't know what you're talking about. You
Did
made
they
that up.
ki- did they kill that? I think they
What?
killed
Kill
that.
what? What are you talking about? There's nothing. There's like there's only a few titles. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking. No one knows what you're talking about. There's no cup to drink from. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't mention a cup, so there you go.
This- I don't know what you're talking about. This is nothing. So then we had Blake versus Zarya. And so this was funny because Soul comes out, distracts Zarya, and Blake pulls out a hair pick and jabs Zarya in the throat, hits the DDT, gets the win. So now we're getting Zarya, I mean not Zarya, we're getting Blake versus Soul for the title. And so I heard some people go, look, they're demoting her, putting her to the secondary title. I'm like, dude, it doesn't even matter. It's Blake Monroe. Like it does like nothing you do can diminish Blake Monroe. Like she's starting more and more each week to feel like, hey, I'm really big star here, and like I'm just here for a little while. By this time next year, she's gonna be on the main roster, and nobody's gonna blink an eye and say, "Oh my God, she shouldn't be there." But like, yeah, she should have been here a long time ago.
Yeah, she's
So
that
then
girl.
we had this triple threat. Oh my God, oh my God. Your boys, your favorite OTM return to fuck up a triple threat match that honestly, they have no DQ, no count out. Somebody could have got a win and it could have been over, but like, the referee said, no, let's throw it out because somebody got in it. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. So now we don't have a number one contender for the tag titles, but the Hardys are going to take on Dark State for no fucking reason for the tag titles. But all right, cool, sure.
Question.
Answer.
Is it just for the NXT ones or is it for
No,
all the ones?
it's just for the NXT ones right now.
Okay.
So then we get somebody that got hit in the fucking throat, Zarya, coming out of the trainer's office, and she bumps into Soul, and Soul says, "Hey, listen, I love you, and I feel bad that you got fucked up earlier. So you can take my spot in the battle royal." And Zarya gives her a big hug, and she's like, "Yay!" And I'm like, "Okay." Now the thing that pisses me off about this is they're gonna break them up,
Yep.
and I don't want them to get broken up.
Same.
Like I feel like they're such a great couple that they shouldn't get broken up.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like if you fuck this up, like I'm gonna be so mad because it's like I know that Zarya wants a title, but they should stay together. Also, it is confirmed that on SmackDown by Nick Aldis, we're going to get those two, Zoruka versus the Frenemies.
Which at that
So
point it should be fine because if they win the tag team titles, which may or may not happen, I will do it. If it was me, I was booking it. Give them tag
yeah,
team titles, and Zarya will be fine, and you keep them together.
yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
So then we have the Battle Royal, and there's a couple of funny things that happen. So they have the Inspiration versus Ren Sinclair, and this is exactly what happened. And I know this is exactly what happened. Ren Sinclair was trying to do this spot where she was running away from the Inspiration and holding on to the fucking post, and she slipped and went down. Because you could tell that that's what happened. Because when she hits the floor, she starts laughing, and you're like, "Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to be something else." Then we had the Metaphor Girls reuniting, and Jada Parker is eliminated. Zakara Jackson. Oh, boo.
it,
It like
it was nice to see them back together though, for at least a
yes.
second.
So then we had Lash and Jada beefing with each other, which was fun. So Soul is on the outside. Soul's on the outside. And Zarya is on the inside. And Blake comes out and attacks Soul. And Zarya has somebody on the ropes. She lets them go and goes, "I have to save my friend." And she jumps off the top rope and she gets eliminated.
You
Dude,
know,
what the
you could
fuck?
have slide like under the bottom rope, right? Like you didn't have to eliminate yourself.
She could have, but like she jumped off the top rope. Now this is going to bring more dissension for the two of them.
Yep.
So Kendall Gray, she was one of the last four participants. Kendall Gray winds up winning the Evolved women's title against Kelly Armstrong. So she beats Kelly Armstrong, and Kendall Gray is now a champion.
Good for her. Awesome.
Yes. So she winds up getting thrown out because she's at the last four. And the last three people is Tatum, Jordan Grace, and Izzy Dane. And Jordan is trying to throw out Izzy. And no, she's trying to throw out Tatum. And Izzy hits Jordan, but goes over the top rope with her, which means shocking. Tatum Paxley is number one contender for JCJ's title. And Tatum is celebrating in the ring. She's so overcome with emotion, but also here comes Lyra Valkyria to give her a big old hug.
Why didn't her quote unquote friend hug her?
That's the funny part because Izzy was down on the ground and she was so mad. But then the funniest part about it, Izzy was so mad and she's just like, you see her get more furious. And you're like,
Hmm.
ugh, when Lyra came out.
Yep.
But oh my god, like this, like I said, I hope this goes with Tatum coming up to the main roster.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like it would be fun.
Because I feel like Tatum could win the title and still be called up because it's not uncommon for champions to get called up. Like they done it multiple times for the men's NXT title.
Yeah, like I just like because I feel like Tatum and Lyra are more fun than Bailey and Lyra. But the funny part is Bailey will corrupt Tatum, so it would be Bailey and Tatum, and Lyra would be on the outs.
It'll be like an at first it'll probably be like another version of Chemical X. Because remember originally it was Tatum and Gigi, and then
Yeah,
they got Shotzi in it. So it's
like
gonna be
I
fun.
like yeah, like I want to see, like I really want them to do this, but I don't have a lot of faith in Hunter booking some cool shit like this. Because
Yeah.
if he did, it would be really fun because like it would keep all three of them entertaining. Because people would be like, "What the fuck?" Like this is very weird, and like yeah, it's very weird, but it's cool. Like I would love that.
Yeah.
So then we go over to AEW, and they did the thing. They did the thing. They did the thing that I was a little trepidatious on. They did the thing, and it fucking worked because they cannot book a go home show to save their fucking lives. They did the thing because I was like, this is a go home show? Last week was way better.
The week before that was even better.
Dude, I was so mad. I was like, this was so dumb. And it started out with Toni and fucking Toni and Chris Statlander getting interviewed by Renee Paquette. And Toni starts taking off her gloves, her hat. Like Chris takes off her jacket. She winds up taking off her pants. And Renee was like, fuck this, and took off her jacket and threw it down. And then they just started talking. And I didn't realize this. I didn't realize this until Toni was talking. Toni isn't a movie star right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know what she is. She's like a weird
She's a
mix match of
detective.
what she is.
She's a detective.
Oh,
She's a detective.
okay. She's
Yes.
been like that ever since the fucking what the fuck was the joke? Carmen San Diego thing that she did
Yep.
once.
Yep. And now she's totally that. And Chris Statlander is a fusion of every version of Chris Statlander.
Hmm.
So they start beefing and they go out to the ring. They punch each other for a little bit. Then Toni says, hit me with the title. And Chris doesn't do it. So then they fight for a little bit. And then Chris is like, hit me with the title. And Toni won't do it. And then Toni gives her a kiss. And that's it. It's over.
Question.
Answer.
Do you think that's gonna come into play with their actual match? Like someone's gonna hit someone with the title?
I hope not. I hope this is like a face versus face thing and nobody cheats. But
Yeah,
like the thing that I hope that Chris wins and then like Toni just has like this whole crisis of conscience and she doesn't know what to do and she just like goes away for like 2 months and then shows back up.
yeah.
So then we had DOA versus the Hurt Syndicate and DOA gets the win and then we find out, hey guys, at the pay per view, we're getting this match again, but it's a six person, but also now it's a tornado match. Wow.
Why?
I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. And then we had Darby and Moxley in a jail cell talking to each other. And the most the most entertaining thing that came out of this was what Darby said. Because Darby said, John, I respect you. At one point, I found myself wanting to join the Death Riders, but I understand what you're doing. I get it. I just don't like the way that you're going about it. I respect you. Me and you are on the same page, but I just don't like the way you're going about it. And it's like, okay, this is like, this makes sense. Like, this is something that like they should have leaned into a long time ago. Like with Darby being like, "Oh, you know what? I get it. Like I get Moxley and I understand it. Like I understand what he's talking about."
Like, since
And
he gets it, can he explain it to me? Because I don't get it.
So basically, the whole thing is Moxley wants the younger guys to step up, even though it's like been muddied by like the way that they've been doing it. The whole thing is he wants the younger guys to step up and run the show. I want you guys to be the guys. Like no one has the heart, the integrity, everything I need to run the show, and I get it. Like I
So
get it because like
basically, the original idea of the Blackpool Club.
yes, and no one has done that, and he's been really pissed off that no one has done that.
Okay.
And then Pac just somehow gets in the jail cell and just starts beating the shit out of Darby and slams his head into the wall and just makes him bleed. And Moxley basically says, Darby, I know you won't quit. I won't quit. I don't know how this match is going to end. And I'm like, bitch, this is an I quit match. How the fuck is neither one of y'all gonna quit? How is it like somebody gonna die here? And if that's true, I want to watch.
Cause
Like
like, yeah, like what if no one like fucking like quits? Like someone passes out during a submission or whatever.
somebody gotta die. Like somebody just gotta die. That's all I'm saying. Somebody gotta die. Like, cause y'all both saying neither one of y'all gonna quit. All right, then somebody gonna die. Like that's all I can say. Somebody's dead. Like it's just like, all right, we gotta call it off. This person died. That's all.
Like the only thing I could think of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moxley's like knocked out, like he can't do shit, and Darby's fucking him up, fucking him up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to fucking save him, Renee runs in. That's his wife. Like she says, I quit for him and his BF because he's unable to do it either way.
I'll, you know what? I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, I would say the same for Darby, but I don't know who the hell Darby got. So
Yeah, me neither. So then we had Roderick versus Claudio, and Claudio gets the win. There was nothing about it. That's it.
yeah,
So then we get the Don Callis family, and they're doing this. They get a video from Takeshita, and Okada turns off the video because Okada's jealous. And everybody was asking, "Where's Andrade? Where's Andrade?" This is actually really fucking weird, and like I don't know how I feel about this. Like I don't know how I feel about this because like part of me is going, you know what? No, this is wrong. But the other half of me is going, it's actually right. It's really right because okay, this is the thing.
okay,
So in the contracts, in the WWE contracts, which are in mostly all contracts, if you get fired for an extensive reason, not just like, hey, we're letting you go because like we don't want to do shit with you. Those like if they do that release, you get 90 days. A firing, like, no. Fuck you and fuck your contract, get the fuck out of here. That's a firing.
yeah,
If you get fired for a certain reason or something, there's 1 year you cannot, there's a 1 year no compete. And part of me is like, that's so fucking long. That's so long. And that's crazy. But then to come to find out that this isn't just like a new thing, this has always been a thing. But the crazy part is, he did something so wild that they had to fire him. And we're at this point where he's fired and he can't work for a year.
that's insane. What the
Yeah,
fuck
and
did he
like,
do?
I don't know. But like, that's the thing. It's like, part of me is like, as a wrestler, is like, and as a like, a person that like is pure wrestler focus is like, that's wrong. Like you're stopping this man from working for a whole year. Like that kind of that's fucking sucks. But then in the interim of like you did something that's so vile that they're like you got to get the fuck out of here, which literally set that contract in motion that nobody really knew existed because no one has been fired like that in this situation. So we're kind of confused.
What the fuck did he do? Now I'm interested.
Yeah, like, and that's the funny part. It's like other people have like been released, but whatever he did is like, we have to cut you down, get the fuck out of here. And that triggered this little clause. And it's like I said, I don't know how I feel about it because, like, and one point it's like, yo, they should, like, if it was like 90 days, I'd be like, okay, cool. Or like if it was like 6 months, if it was like, all right, 6 months, I'd be like, all right, that's tolerable. It's just a year is really long. But like everybody's saying, this has been in the contracts for a long time, and it's not just like a new TKO thing. This has been in the contracts for a long time. We just never got to the point where somebody kicked off that part of the contract. That's the crazy part. And then somebody brought it up on the other side too, was like AEW probably has the same thing, but like then we go to the CM Punk situation, was like, no, he was so volatile they had to fire him and end his contract, but it'd been like, wait, or was that a release? Like that, like it's so much in this that it's like it's boggling my brain because two minds are just attacking each other like, hey, this is right, this is wrong, and I don't know where to go with this.
Because I've always equated fucking releasing and firing as the same thing, just different word. Now apparently it's different.
No, no, it is. It's actually different because okay, this is the thing with release. A
Okay?
release is like, hey, we're letting you out of your contract because of budget reasons, this reason, whatever reason. We're letting you out your contract. You're going. You're done.
Yeah.
Like we're not giving you nothing. A firing is fuck you. We're not waiting for the releases where we're doing all of this. You're going now. Get the fuck out now. This exact moment, right now, this second, you're gone. Get the fuck out. That's what a firing is. A firing is at the current moment, you get the fuck out. A release is like there's multiple people, budget cuts, whatever, whatever. That's the reason for a release.
Okay.
If you're getting fired, like you're the one singular person getting kicked out of the fucking group. Get out.
For all
Like,
intents and purposes, like as far as the conversation, as you pointed out, Punk would be a firing, not a release.
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Punk is a straight up fire, and it's like you get the fuck out. You're trouble. Or or just like fucking who the fuck was that beat somebody up backstage like Sammy Guevara? Like who the fuck beat Sammy Guevara up and it was like, yeah, you gotta go.
Who
It
the
was
fuck was
somebody.
it? Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember who did it. Cause like
Yeah,
Sammy's had so many fucking like things happen. Like, yeah, it's hard to keep track.
yeah, like whoever it was like, no, you gotta go. You can't keep fucking around. But like it's just shit like that. Like that's a firing. But like it's a year is too long though. A year is too fucking long.
Yeah.
So that's why Andrade's not here.
I mean, it
So
also depends, like, what
mhm.
the fuck he did. You know what I mean? If it's that bad, he deserves some type of punishment.
I feel like I know, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go into like full speculation, but I feel like I know, and I feel like it wasn't that bad. Like I
Okay,
feel like I feel like it was bad, but it wasn't that bad, and it was only that bad because they seen it as that bad. And
gotcha.
I don't think it was really that bad. Like they seen it as like, oh, this is bad, and it's like it's not really that bad. It's just like you're being a little too sensitive about it. But I think I know. Like I'm not gonna go on here and be like, oh, I'm gonna speculate. Like I have an idea, but I'll just leave that to the ethos.
Okay.
So then we had Jurassic Express with Kenny Omega versus Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, and Ichizero. And I was like, okay. And after the match, the Bucks fucked up Jungle Boy and Jack Perry, and they were going to hit
Wait,
Kenny, and they're
wait,
like,
wait,
no, I
wait,
love you. You're my friend. I love
wait,
you too.
wait.
No,
You
I know what
said
I said. I know what I said. I'm not fixing it. I don't care. Like he's not important enough for me to fix it, so I don't care. So they
by the
were
way,
gonna hit.
you know you was wrong on both counts though, right?
I know, I know. So The young bucks are trying to fuck up Kenny. He's like, no, don't hit me. I love you. It's like, you know what? I kind of love you too. And then the Jurassic Express fights him, and they get rid of him, and it's over. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah,
Like, are the elite getting back together, or is that like a nothing thing?
listen, I hope not, but they might be getting back together. And I hate this because like this is something that like I see something and immediately my mind starts to wonder.
Yeah,
And I watched Kenny Omega in that match, and Kenny was not moving the fastest, the quickest, the roughest, the toughest. He was not the EST in that match.
what the
He was
fuck?
he was not all there. And I'm like, huh. Like that's all I can say is huh, because like now I'm like, is something wrong with Kenny or like what's going on? Because he was not he was not there.
Then keep going, son. Like everybody else is retiring.
Something or something. Because like I didn't feel like the greatest there. So
Okay.
that was a thing. And then we had Sky Blue versus Baby Hater. And this was a match. And in the match, in the match, Tony Schiavone goes, you know, Jamie said something about blood and guts. We'll get to that eventually. It's like, bitch, that was like 4 weeks ago she talked about blood and guts. We've never followed up shit after that. Not one fucking follow up. Not one goddamn follow up to this. Like, it just was like, it exists. And it was like, yeah, we'll get to it eventually.
You said 4 months ago. I feel like it was like way longer than that, but whatever.
And then Tony Khan on the media call said, you know what? There's going to be more than one blood and guts this year. I was like, oh, okay. We're like, okay, so we'll figure it out because it might be a men's one and a women's one.
Sure, why not?
Yes. So then we get Mercedes Monet, and Mercedes has won her 10th title, and now she wants to be called Ultimo Monet. I'm not gonna litigate this J Crown thing again because like some of you are too stupid to understand it. I'm not gonna litigate it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So she says she's going to defend her title against Persephone this Friday. But then Saturday, I'm going to be at Wrestle Dream. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the rest of the show, I was like, she doesn't have a match at Wrestle Dream. What is she talking about?
Yeah, she doesn't have a match. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, part
So
of me
then we
thought,
had,
like, maybe the tag title thing, which they
uh-huh,
haven't followed up on, but
mm-hmm.
yeah, no.
Yeah, like none of this makes sense. It just was like she said words, and I was just baffled after that. Like, what? So we had Hangman come out to do commentary, and we had LFI with Sammy Guevara, who is the nerd that wants to hang out with the cool kids and thinks that he's cool, but they just have you around because, we're stealing all your money, you fucking dork. And
Need to whip
they
his
take
ass.
on they take on the ops. And in the middle of the match, Roosh pops his shoulder out of socket. Roosh pops his shoulder out of socket, but then he fucks around and pops it back in the socket and then wrestles the rest of the match. That guy is a fucking beast.
Nuh-uh,
And
Beast was right there.
what the fuck? And Brian Danielson says something that I was like, you know what? I'm down for it. He says the Hangman. He goes, you know what? I would love to see you and Roosh versus each other for the title. I'm like, you know what? I do too. I do too.
Same.
Fuck you. And Samoa Joe, he watched the AJ Styles John Cena match, and he was like, yo, it was like it was an honor for both of them, both men I respect. They both legends. I fucks with them. I'm glad they even put me in this. Like, I love them. Also, when my contract is over, I'm retiring too. Cause I don't want to be that old dude. It was like, how you just drop that in the middle middle of a fucking thing? He goes, yeah, when my contract's over, I'm retiring too. Fuck it.
Like, everybody's done. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's, they're all done. So yeah, like that was a thing. We had a little back and forth with Joe and Hangman, and it pissed me off because it's like they could have. Last week was so good, the fucking back and forth. There was no need for this, man.
Yep.
So then we had the Paragon versus, well, Paragon and Orange Cassidy versus the Death Riders. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is the match, and I fell asleep halfway through it because, like, not literally fell asleep, but I literally got really fucking bored because it was like I love Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle's fun. Like Orange Cassidy's fun. It's just I don't know what the fuck this match was. It just was there, and it was irritating the shit out of me. And I was like, please end this match. And then the MWO showed up. They beat the shit out of them, and then Darby gets beat up by each one of the MWO, comes to the ring, tells Moxley, I'm going to choke you out with the AEW flag that I took to fucking Alcatraz or wherever the fuck he took it. Moxley said, fuck you, suck my dick, hit him with a fucking DDT, and left. That's exactly what happened. Then we had Megan Bain, and she cut a promo. Then FTR cut a promo. And then Jet Speed and Willow cut a promo. And then we had Harley Cameron versus Megan Bain. It was a lot for no reason. Like, I know this was Collision after Dynamite, but this felt so, it just felt so egregious. Like,
Yep.
it just, I was like, I don't know why the fuck we're doing this. I just want to go home. And then we had fucking Eddie Kingston and Hook say, yo, at Wrestle Dream, we gonna do an open challenge. And I'm like, what? Against who? Like, aren't y'all beefing with LFI? What is happening?
Like I said to myself, like I didn't even know y'all were champions. Wait, you're not champions. What the fuck?
Yes, that's what I'm just so fucking confused. It was like, what is happening?
Because to
Like,
me, open challenge is usually reserved for champions.
exactly. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, it just was pissing me off. And then, like, we had the not acclaim come out and say, hey, we're not the acclaim. Hey, we're not the acclaim, but we are the acclaim. We're not the acclaim. We're going to have a match, but we're not the acclaim. Shut up, you stupid idiot. Okay. Like, can we just, like, put them together and keep them together? It's a thing.
Might as well at this point.
Yes. So then we have Bro Dito versus Kyle Fletcher, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer in the main event of the show. Wait, was this the main event? Or I don't know. It might have been the main event. I don't know. It just this show just fucking didn't make any sense. It sucked. It sucked. And so Rocky gets pinned because Rocky's a loser and Rocky deserves to get pinned because Rocky's a fucking loser. Then El Corn comes out. Then Okada attacks Bandito and Brody because they're in a tag team title match.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be funny shit when Okada and fucking Takeshita win.
Oh no, they're definitely winning because like you can't like they're both champions. Like you can't lose. It's fucking irritating because he's the IWGP champion, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, we can't let him lose," and like, is this gonna fuck everything up? And to everyone that keeps saying this fucking dumbass bullshit, oh, this is gonna lead to Okada versus Takeshita for the IWGP title at fucking Tokyo Dome. You could suck my whole dick, my asshole, my balls, and every fucking part of me because fuck you. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Fuck you. Fuck you. That shit will never happen. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Jump off of a bridge with a rope. Fuck you.
God damn.
So, okay, we have to do the predictions.
Okay.
So they have FTR versus Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight as the first match to open the show. Who do you think is going to win this?
FTR.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna wind up FTR going for the title, so I that's why I kind of think they're gonna win.
Hmm.
So then we got Eddie Kingston and Hook versus TBA. Who you think is gonna win there?
TBA.
Oh, you going with TBA too? Me too.
Yes, I love TBA. They're a great tag team.
They're one of my favorites.
Yo, we say that and wind up being someone like awesome. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I would lose it. I would fucking lose it. So then we have Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale versus Big and Main and Penelope Ford.
Holly Cameron and Willow.
You know what? I'm gonna go with them too.
Widow Cameron. There you go.
Yeah. So then we have Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Ishii versus the MWO. Who you got there?
Um, MWO. I was gonna say the conglomeration, but one, I can never pronounce that shit. Two, like, makes no sense if they won.
I'm gonna go with that too. Then we have the Hurt Locker business versus the Demand and the Tornado Triple blah blah blah. Who you got there?
Uh, the demand.
Okay. So also we have Jamie Hayter versus Dekla. Who you got?
Tekla, so we could eventually get into Blood and Guts, Electric Boogaloo, whatever the
Okay.
fuck.
Then we have Brodito versus Okada and Takeshita.
Okada and Keska.
Same. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT World Championship.
I'm gonna go with Mark Briscoe. Like, surprising. I don't know why. Like, I just have a gut feeling.
You know what? I'm going with him too, and I don't really have a reason why. I'm just gonna go with him.
Yeah, I don't have a reason. Just like something is telling me he's gonna win. I don't know why.
Yeah. So then we have the Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks in a $500,000 match.
Same the fact that the whole money thing is a Bucks gimmick.
Hmm.
They're losing. So Jurassic
Exactly.
Express, and they haven't been together. They said like 2 years or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have to win.
Yeah, I'm picking the same shit. I'm going the same.
Yeah.
Then we have for the Women's World Championship, we have Toni Storm versus Chris Statlander for the championship. Who you got?
Uh, Chris.
You know what? I'm going with Chris too.
Yeah.
Then we have the match that somebody's gonna die. The I Quit match that neither one of the men want to quit for. Darby versus Moxley.
I'm skipping this one because like yeah, like that threw it all off. Like neither one of them are quitting. So
Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose.
like imagine that shit continues like all fucking night.
Dude, I would love that because it would be so fucking stupid. Like, that would be hilarious. And then we get to the main event for the championship, Hangman versus Samoa Joe.
Hangman.
I, okay, I'm going with Hangman, but I wouldn't mind a Joe title run. I wouldn't mind it.
Oh yeah, because his first run was good.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. I'd be like, I'll be all right with it. I wouldn't mind it.
Plus he'll be dual champion. So
Yeah, which I'm surprised that he still has that fucking title.
I mean, you can't lose a title you don't defend.
They defended it this week. You can't even lie. They defended it. They defended it.
No, same with Judgment Day. Judgment Day defended their titles this week, but the fucking defenses are like so far in between, and you could basically say that they don't defend it.
Dude, the fucking Judgment Day defending their tag titles is that is fucking crazy. That is fucking insane. They've had the title for almost 90 fucking days and they still haven't defended the titles more than 3 times. That's like fucking Julia. That's like fucking Julia. Julia's a US champ, hasn't defended her title and fucking God knows. Becky also. This, what are we doing with titles? Are titles just props now? Like, is that the
Yep.
fucking thing? Is that it?
Like I'm gonna date myself here, but y'all already know I'm fucking old. So remember back in the day with Jack Tunney? He would say
Yes.
like, you don't defend your title within 30 days, you're done, you're stripped.
I wish they had that. I wish they had that. Motherfuckers need to lose their title 30. Like what the fuck, man? Like
Yeah.
like this shit is annoying. This shit is fucking annoying.
Like I'll give him a little pass. At least
Okay.
60 days, because there's so many titles.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I'll give you 60. I'll give you 60, but like holy fuck, dude. Come on, man. It's so it's so much. Like,
Because I'm not as
dude,
creative as you, so like maybe you could think of a way, but like within those 30 days, I can't think how you could defend all those titles.
dude, okay. Okay, within 30 days, you
Mhm.
have at least 4 Raws and 4 SmackDowns and probably a PLE or two. And
Yeah.
within 30 days, you have all of that. So there's no way you're telling me you couldn't defend those titles on anything. Like, okay, Julia. Julia has wrestled in tag team matches. She has not defended her US title and a bunch of this is her second title defense that she had against Mia Yim. And that
Yeah.
was a month ago. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you could have had her defend the title against anybody. Anybody could keep bumping up and just like, hey, I want a title shot. All right, cool, give me a title shot. As far as the Judgment Day, you have like 30 tag teams. And like they should have been defending the title. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. The trios titles, it it doesn't the AEW trios title shouldn't even exist. Like, cause what's the fucking point? Like Joe Shibata and fucking Hobbs doing nothing. And if you're yelling, they just defended it, they did. But do you know the last time they defended it before now? No.
I can't even tell you like what was that.
Exactly. And like that's what's fucking irritating about a lot of these belts is like they just exist as props and like, hey, this is a thing. And it's like, make them mean something. Make them mean something. Becky's title, like she has the title for no reason. She'll be defending it against fucking Maxine this week, but it's like she's had it for so long. When is the last time she defended it?
It's getting to the point where like everybody is pretty much Alberto Del Rio, where you fucking forget he the champion.
Exactly, and that's fucking annoying as shit. And it's like, come on, dude, like they gotta get better at all of this in all companies, not just fucking one. All companies gotta get better with this shit.
Yeah, yeah. I would argue even TNA had that problem.
They probably do. They probably do.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? Like this shit gotta get better.
Yep.
And Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon, wow. Like, he got found not guilty for fucking somebody's car up and fucking up somebody else's car. They're like, nah, you're cool. Like, we don't even want to. You don't do nothing. Hey, if you pay us $1,000, we'll just let this shit go. Just don't get in another accident for another year. Yo, that's insane. He got too much fucking money. This guy needs something needs to happen. Cause like this is crazy.
I mean, he wanted to fight God, so yeah, man. He could do
Like
it.
just let it happen. Just let it happen because like this is insane. Like the fuck are you doing here? Like why are we doing this? Like he just gets away with murder? Like almost? Like come on. Like this is crazy.
God, he wants to fight you. He's calling you out.
Yeah, just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Yes.
So yeah, it's like it's like wrestling isn't an exciting place because everything bad is happening right around the same time, and we're like, "Ooh, things are happening,"
Yep.
but it's not like it's honestly not the worst thing in the world.
Like everything's still stable, so it's okay.
Yes. So, do you have any last words?
Would it work if I pray for it like fucking Drew does? Like the match between God and Vince?
You should pray for that, and it'll happen.